Not the dragons. The rats.
The rats? Is that code for something?
The ladies? They're rats, yeah.
She's talking about spies?
I think so.
Or maybe a plague? Howdy, folks. We're going back to you, me, and the TV, and House of the Dragon.
Woo!
Season 2 begins now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Are you ready?
You remember how season 1 ended?
Yeah. Do you remember what happened last week on season 1?
Yeah, the big dragon ate the little dragon and the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it eat the boy, you think? Or did the boy fall?
Whatever. Fell from miles up or got eaten.
I saw him get eaten. He probably did get eaten.
I think so. I mean, he got me the main portion of that dragon, so I'm assuming he got eaten.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Not
so we got
way to go.
The green Targaryens versus the black Targaryens.
Yeah.
Go Team Black.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And the war
has begun, I'm sure.
Because Rhaenyra heard the news, turned around.
Mama Dragon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She could almost breathe fire at that moment.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? Daemon had just tamed a new dragon.
A big one. Big, creepy, scary looking one, I think.
We'll see that in action, hopefully. See how he commands 2 dragons at the same time?
I don't know.
Possibly.
You never know.
What are your predictions for this season?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No, it's a Game of Thrones show. Could go anywhere.
Could go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, should we jump in and see what's up in the House of the Dragon?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe, come hang out with us for House of the Dragon Season 2.
And check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, fun comedy, access polls, pick and watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Let's watch House of the Dragon Season 2.
Here we go.
New intro.
It's a tapestry.
Boy, lots of fire. That looks like Harrenhal. So are these tapestries of what's to come, or all the past?
I don't know.
Targaryen houses?
I don't know.
Aegon the Conqueror's original legend. The first of his name.
I saw one with the white hair and the patch. That makes me think that was Aemond. So I think that's what's to come.
New tapestries.
Duty is sacrifice. It eclipses all things, even blood.
Winterfell?
Yep. Knew by the music it was Stark music.
The North owes a great duty to the Seven Kingdoms. One older than any oath. 1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the Watch.
Whoa.
Let me do the short straw.
The North must stand ready.
There's the wall.
It pleases me to think that over a century ago our ancestors treated in this very place. The Conqueror and the King in the North.
You at least had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon.
Eddard's sword on his back. The big two-hander.
Oh, yeah.
War is coming. To the whole of the realm, my lord. We cannot wage it without the support of the North.
My father brought King Jaehaerys and Queen Alysanne to see the wall, and watched as their dragons, the greatest power in the world, refused to cross it.
Ooh.
Savages.
What does it keep out?
Nightmares.
Death.
Yeah, so the Starks must know of Aegon's dream then?
Sure.
A raven's arrived.
Urgent news from Dragonstone.
His little brother's dead.
A raven has told Rhaenyra that her son is dead. She needs to know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone. What if Aemond were to happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemond.
Yeah.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished.
Ooh. Yeah, you had them with dragons.
It is a command.
Would that you were the king.
She needs to rest.
Yeah, a tired dragon's not a powerful dragon.
Yeah, and then there's other dragons. Aemon's not the only one in King's Landing, right? Well, he might be, but with other dragons. So I take it she's looking for evidence of her son.
Must be.
I must have my ship back at sea to lead the effort.
It'll be many weeks yet. I'd wager.
Jeez, it took a beating.
Yeah.
To see what reinforcements the shipwrights can muster.
He must have been in the captain's quarters when it got hit, and that's why he got hurt.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea.
It was only my duty.
I am indebted to you, Alan.
He's just a simple shipwright. Yeah, who are they gonna make the heir to Driftmark now? Well, should be telling they're not the real king if they're not even using the Targaryen symbol.
Dragon! Arm the scorpion!
Who's coming to town?
Daemon.
Stand down, it's Vhagar!
Vhagar.
It's a big dragon. So Aemon's back in town.
I'm afraid.
Don't be. They'd be fools to come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
The rats. Is that code for something?
The ladies? They're rats, yeah.
She's talking about spies.
I think so.
Or maybe a plague. Oh. Kristen's sewing on his cloak again, huh?
Probably has been for quite a while.
Or do you think they have been for a while?
Oh, yeah.
She didn't wait until...
No.
We cannot. Again.
At least not until the next time. I mean, is she Queen Regent or is she just retired now?
Don't know.
Her son's old enough to be king on his own, right? So.
I anticipate their sworn declaration.
My brother is raising the strength of the West to master the Golden Tooth, but we... Yep. Thank you, my prince. That's very helpful. Would someone please...
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Tyland?
No.
Just let him play with it.
Let him play with the fucking rock, dude.
A ride.
A pony ride. Wouldn't that be fun, Jaehaerys? Should the Master of Coin be your royal steed?
Like on his back?
Yeah.
Or on his knee?
No time for amusements, Tyland.
Oh, Grace.
Jesus.
I'm glad Aegon's taking this seriously, huh?
After King's Landing is through the Riverlands, we must establish a toehold there. At Harrenhal,
The River Lords will either declare for me, or they will meet Vhagar and Sunfire together.
You've already demonstrated your might, Your Grace. We must now favor patience and restraint.
Aemond wants to take Harrenhal, and that's Daemon's plan too, right?
But your handmaiden said that you were indisposed.
Should have taken a dump.
They produced rather interesting details, but I am satisfied I have exposed all who betrayed our trust.
And what of them?
They no longer breathe our air.
Jesus.
I've chosen your new staff, personally.
This guy's a fucking assassin.
You trust him to do that? Yeah, they must be the rats that her daughter was talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spying for Lord Strong.
Just leave me. Just leave me.
She doesn't trust anyone now.
She's gonna get
Don't
more,
rub yourself raw, Jesus.
she's gonna get more paranoid. What'd she find?
Dragon wing.
Oh, the corpse. They're all like, whoa, shit. His cloak.
Yeah.
The dragon's like, are you okay? Morning too.
Aegon the Magnanimous, second of his name, King of the Andals and the Rhaenyra and the First Men.
Aegon the Magnanimous.
Of the realm. Hail King Aegon!
The Magnanimous?
'Tis my flock. A tenth of them taken by...
The dragons.
I shall make your flock of sheep whole.
We already made a promise to all the Crown lands that
Perhaps we could just return his sheep. He came all this way.
if you return, Your Grace, you'll soon find them all at the foot of your throne expecting the same.
They won't know.
They know. They'll know.
On second thought, your sheep are ours still.
Place and war threatening.
That treasonous blockade won't last long. I plan to send Vhagar to burn it to ash. Bring the next.
Oh, jeez.
If we could but have the Crown's coin before we started work, it would bring great relief. Not just to me, but to all the smiths serving your cause.
You shall be paid, and paid well.
He's like, we don't have the money.
You have my most sincere gratitude, Your Grace.
I'll hear the next petition.
What was his grandpa about to say? And then he's like, okay.
Okay, well.
Viserys had a certain reputation as being pliable.
I am aware.
I would think, as we find ourselves standing within a hair's breadth of war, that you would wish to be viewed differently.
Oh, jeez. Is he positioning for the hand?
Was your father's hand, Your Grace?
Oh boy. So, why don't you make your own hand? Sowing the seed of defiance? I don't know what word I want.
Aemon erred, but he is fiercely loyal. He wishes to please.
And Aegon still heeds me, in private at least. But if you undermine my voice, both those boys will grow deaf to it.
Well, they're about to name a new hand, so.
Once he tires of it, you and I can steer our cause to victory.
A fine strategy, daughter.
He'll get bored and we'll...
Yeah. She knows this, her son. Is Aegon really going to send Vhagar to take out the blockade, though?
Don't know. It's a flock of goats to feed They're dragons.
You.
Oh.
You put Aegon on the throne,
That was the High Tower's conspiracy. I merely profited from knowing Aegon's movements.
but you delivered him.
Business alone.
Business that ended with the theft of the Queen's throne and the murder of her son.
You only blame me because your true enemies are out of reach.
She just profited off what?
The arrangement with the Hand was purely transactional. I held no loyalty to him.
Yeah, Aegon was going to go home eventually. She was just holding them.
Right. She was trying to get a little payment.
I possess nothing of value to you, Damon.
Yeah, she was fleeing for her life. Because Lord Strong is like making his power play.
Yeah.
Have her moved to the cells. She is to be treated as a traitor to the crown.
She was no agent of the Hightowers.
What is it to you?
I reckon our names of the King's Guard are just 8 and 10. And we swore the same oath. To defend the whole of the royal family. So what were we to do when they turn against one another?
It's confusing.
Yeah. Rhaenyra's home?
Yep.
Did she bring the remains, probably?
There were no remains, just...
I mean, what she found.
Did you find what you needed?
I want Aemond Targaryen.
She's acting on her emotions.
Alive or dead, or like, do we have some specifics?
I mean, that's what Damon wants to do.
A transaction, then. Your knowledge in exchange for freedom.
It's a good trade-off.
But what does she know? That's of value at this point. Jace return?
Rhaenyra has pledged her support in exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale. And Lord Cragen Stark has promised 2,000 men.
Yeah. Did his duty but lost his little brother. Ooh. Is Allison thinking of lighting a candle for Luke?
Lucerys Florian.
All their names sound the same. I can't ever tell
Luke is his shorter name, Viserion, Valerian.
All of their names sound the same. I have no idea who's who.
Like the older brother is Jacaerys, but he goes by Jace.
I never knew that.
Is that the White Worm being set free?
Nope. Damon.
Did he sneak into King's Landing?
Yep.
A tribute.
Oh, this is risky.
Right? Ballsy.
I mean, he's got a lot of loyalists in the King's Guard, but not the City Guard.
I'm told you bear a mislike for the Hightowers.
Fuck the Hightowers.
The White Worm said you're one of Aegon's rat catchers. You must be busy.
Michael's tunnels. Great big rat's nest it is. I know them better than the shape of my own cock.
You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye. Should be easy enough to find. It's one half. We'll get the other when it's done.
What if we can't find him?
What if they can't find him?
Angry. She blames me for starting this war.
Well, yeah.
After she plotted with my father's council to usurp his throne.
Yeah.
Her grace speaks with two tongues.
She likes two tongues, too.
Long ago, she drew Alison into her web. Intoxicated her.
He's still real mad at her, huh?
He's talking about himself right now.
She holds love for our enemy. That makes her a fool.
Lord Hand.
Just strategizing.
Return to your post, Lord Commander. I must have a word with the prince.
I'm not wearing any of my gear.
You've a zeal to act, I understand. I was young once myself.
I only wish to serve my king and my house.
Yeah, they're just talking about plans that they can bring forward in the future, right?
I promise you, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek, but you must keep a grip on your...
Vengeance for his fucking eye? I think he got it when he killed the kid that took his eye.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, that grudge should be over.
Right?
I don't think the Hand is right about his vengeance. He doesn't want vengeance. He just wants to help his brother.
I don't know.
Taking a dog with him?
A rat dog. A rat terrier. Right?
Yeah.
Help sniff out the rats. It'd be suspicious if they didn't have the dog with them.
Oh, because he's a rat hunter. Okay.
Right.
I thought it was a symbolic title, like he hunts down the spies.
No, I think it's a literal title. It's like...
So that's who the queen was, the young queen, the daughter,
Yeah.
was talking about. Beware the rats.
Mm-hmm.
She knew this was coming.
My nephew's already taken that one.
Which would your grace prefer?
It's a king.
Loved or feared?
I need to be both. My brother at least knows his place. He's as loyal as a hound.
Keep your eyes down.
I need a style that demonstrates power.
Just gonna walk right by him.
Commands respect.
Act like you belong there and they won't even care.
Generous, then. That would charm the small folk.
I like that.
Is there more strong wine? Aegon the
What has he got on his shoulder?
Something that...
Rat traps?
Yeah. But if they would have just killed the king, that could have been beneficial too, you know?
Well, and I think Aemon's next in line, or...
Different group of rat catchers working upstairs.
If we're to kill a royal fucking prince, where do you think we're gonna find him?
I just don't know my way around. No.
He'd never been upstairs before. Oh.
Poor dog.
I would have kept the dog. And if you get caught upstairs, you'd be like, well, the dog sniffs something up here.
And they just walked by a rat. Trapdoor?
Oh, so Rumi was just in.
Set a trap. Huh? For appearances. I'll search the next room.
Aemond hear him coming by chance? I feel like he was just here.
For the rats.
Uh-oh. She went to tell somebody.
Who the fuck is she?
It's the queen.
Or does she look like a fucking son to you?
Over there.
She's afraid of the rats. Oh, the baby.
We need to get our head and get out.
Their oldest son, the heir.
They both look the same. Which one's a boy?
Maybe that one. The mother knows. Wait. It's the other one. She's not going to give up the king's heir that easy.
Or did she? Because you didn't think she would.
No. She's telling true.
Hold him down.
No, 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 no. I do not support this.
Did she give up her son?
That I don't know.
I think she's got the daughter.
Where are all the white
Yeah, where's the Kingsguard around her?
coat guys? She just killed. No.
Helena!
Who's she with?
Kristen.
They killed the boy.
Huh?
Ugh.
The son for her son.
Yeah.
And that's where the...
Oh.
Because Kristen was blanking the former queen and not standing guard outside the current queen. Oh boy. How's that hand gonna... and this king gonna take
There's
that?
more than one Kingsguard. Shouldn't there be a Kingsguard in front of every room?
You would think. But, I mean, there's only so many... There's only so many white cloaks. So, I think it would probably be Kristen's duty, though. Right? I mean, he was just with Aemond, and
Yeah.
hand said, go back to your post, right?
Yeah.
So... And I think there was a white cloak with Aegon down the
Yeah.
throne.
There are a couple with him.
Was there?
2, at least.
Yeah.
One on each side of the room.
So, well, it wasn't Aemond, but they got the
That's
heir.
horrible. I was fine with them getting Aemond. Not okay with them taking a little baby.
It's war.
Yay.
So, I mean,
Breaks my heart.
Luke was only 14, so he wasn't a man yet.
Breaks my heart.
Yeah. But now, they're even in acts of war, sort of. Son for son, but no, I mean, obviously, usurping the throne is the first action of war, but now this is gonna really blow it up, right?
Yeah.
Aegon's gonna send out Aemond on his big dragon to do something, I bet.
Honestly, I think I was expecting a little bit more from a season
Premiere?
I was expecting just a little bit more intensity
Than a kid getting killed.
than just one child that we've seen one time.
I think it's just kind of like setting up the...
Yeah,
the
I
season
know.
kind
I
of
just,
thing.
sometimes they go gangbusters on those premieres.
Well, I felt like the finale of the last season was more explosive than most finales. Usually the episode before the finale of Game of Thrones has always been, oh shit, and then they kind of do a cool down and kind of lay the crumbs out for the next season. But instead they had
Intensity, yeah. Okay, well.
So if you take that finale and this premiere, they're kind of...
It's almost like this was the last...
It's like the second half of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of.
They're kind of still not at war yet, but I think this this action tonight is what's gonna...
Problem is, Rhaenyra asked for Aemond, not for a little tiny child. I somehow don't...
son for a son.
I somehow doubt she'll be thrilled with that.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't swing the sword yourself.
Yeah.
Somebody else's head gets chopped.
Well, dang.
Yeah. I'm sure Damon's probably not going to be too pleased about that, too.
No.
So yeah. Aegon sends out Aemond to take out the blockade next. Is that...
Probably.
I feel like this is going to spur an action that's rash, right? It's like quick and not well thought out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a reaction instead of...
While Rhaenyra was just saying she wants to react and act, right? This was kind of that action, but it was not it was a covert action, not an overt attack, right? So I think something that it might play to their hand to make them strike without thinking. Next, right?
Sure.
So what should people comment on after this season premiere?
I got nothing.
Yeah. Was this a equal son for a son?
Obviously not.
Yeah. How do you feel about the youngin getting chopped?
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for another episode, season 2.
Yeah. And check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, big watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.